So basically, this was one of the most simplest setups on US30. So I'll just start from the weekly so that you see how we managed to catch it. How we managed to catch that 1000 plus pips on US30. So basically, if you check on the weekly time frame, let me just remove all my drawings. All right. So on the weekly time frame, we had this first level here. We had this level of resistance there. If you check, price failed to break that level of resistance for quite a long time. Then here as well, we are having that area of resistance, of support as well. That is at the bottom there. So basically, once I managed to see that we had a resistance and price at the weekly, it was forming, failed to make a high, failed to make a high, and gave us a resistance there. Then definitely what I did was just to go to a lower time frame like the 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame, you realize that we actually had a beautiful setup there. On the 4-hour time frame, we actually had a beautiful setup. So the setup that I saw on the 4-hour time frame, it was an easy one, a very easy one. So if you check on the 4-hour time frame, the first setup that I saw was this this breakout. So we had that breakout here, breakout and retest there. So basically, I moved on to a lower time frame, which was the 1 hour. So basically, doing that, I also managed to identify another structure as well on the 1 hour, which was something like this. Something like this. Let me just, okay, something like that. This was the structure that I now saw. And also that the market is now downtrending there. That was the top trend line, and the bottom trend line, I had something like this here, first touch, second touch there, and definitely third touch where the market is currently. So basically, this was the structure that we were having. This was the structure that we were having. That initial breakout, we actually took some sells from that level there, and also the market came back again. If you check here, we also have another structure here whereby the market also broke out of that structure there. So the market also broke out of this. So after having that breakout, we got that retest. After getting that retest, the market came back there. So having from that level on its own, if you check that retest that happened there, if ever you took some sells like that, if ever you took some sells, there, you could have scaled in all the way to the bottom of the trend line, there. So basically, obviously to that support was also your another level of taking profits there. So here, that support, if you check from that top there to this bottom, it's actually 819 pips. So after having reached the bottom like that, the market went back up again. But as we are not interested in the buys, since the market is actually downtrending, we are most importantly interested in the sells. But basically, someone would have actually taken that buy because they are seeing that there was a trend line that was broken there. So the market might just basically buy and go and give us a retest there at the top there. So basically, you could have scalped that buy as well. But as we're interested more in the sells, so we also took that sell again, which is actually a retest again, a retest on the trend line that was broken. So had you taken that sell again there, you realize that scaling into that same level again, which was that level of support there, one could have actually made 688 pips. So if you add 800 plus 688, that's actually 1.4 pips. So basically, one could have actually made 1.4 pips with that trade. If you're taking a 0.01 lot size with a US30 CFD, you could have actually made 10,000 rands with this first move. This second move, you could have actually made something close to 10,000 rands as well. So basically, if you could have made 80,000 rands in both this trade. If you check the risk reward for the first one, it was 1:6. The risk reward for the next one was actually 1:11. It was actually going to be less because you're actually going to drop down your stop loss lower than and make it tighter like that. So the risk reward for this last trade was actually going to be 1:18. For that one, was going to be 1:6. So basically, we have made an easy 20,000 rands there on the US30. So basically, right now we are actually in buys. We actually took some buys from the bottom here. We actually took some buys from the bottom here. We actually took some buys from the bottom. So basically, we're expecting the market to shoot up all the way. So basically, we took some buys there. We actually update you on the next video how that buy went. But basically, we are in a buy right now, and currently we are up. 180 pips. Currently, we are up 180 pips, which is quite something for the day. So basically, this is how you could have just made an easy 20,000 rands trading the US30. Just as easy as that, identifying your key levels on the high time frame and then identifying your structures on the lower time frames. So guys, this is how simple US30 is. It's actually one of the most simplest things to trade, which you can actually make money out of. So thank you guys. See you on the next video.